Morning. It's been a while. I love my work. For over 40 years, I've worked as a carpenter. Each day, the goal is the same. Go forth and make something beautiful. I can do that now with a missionary zeal, accepting Kent's premise that seeking beauty and doing art are important ways to respond to the weirdness of our fractured culture. We all need beauty, don't we? I count my blessings each day from my view from the gate. A beautiful garden with the Terry Westra sculpture in the corner. The garden is a testament to caring, a vision realized in perennial glory. Thank you, Pat. This winter, I read Rebecca Solnit's book, Orwell's Roses, an endearing look at George Orwell Gardner. In poor health, with war approaching, his roses provided much-needed solace and inspiration. There is a lesson there for us. In her wonderful, meandering way, Rebecca then shifts her focus to the early labor movement. The captains of industry and commerce were indifferent to the aesthetic needs of their workers, who were clamoring not only for bread, but for roses. Bread and roses? Let's hear it for the 8-hour day. Bread and roses. Let's hear it, which left the workers time and energy to seek beauty and to do art. I believe creativity is part of our basic humanity, and I'm grateful for the labor movement for remembering roses and for honoring the universal dream to live creatively and beautifully. But we know only too well that dream is still not available to all, and we struggle to calculate an incalculable loss. We still wrestle with Langston Hughes's burning questions in Harlem. What happens to a dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun, or fester like a sore and then run? Does it stink like rotten meat, or crust and sugar over like a syrupy sweet? Maybe it just sags like a heavy load, or does it explode? Just imagine what a living wage and universal health care would do to liberate and enable those deferred dreams. How then shall we live? How do we honor our dreams and aspirations and make them real? For me, rule number 1 is pay attention. For as Mary Oliver says, attention is the beginning of devotion. She writes, my loyalty is to the inner vision, whenever and howsoever it may arrive. If I have a meeting with you at 3 o'clock, rejoice if I am late. Rejoice even more if I do not arrive at all. There is no other way work of artistic work can be done, and the occasional success to the striver is worth everything. The most regretful people on earth are those who felt the call to creative work, who felt their own creative power restive and uprising, and gave to it neither power nor time. In the silence following this meditation, I encourage you to acknowledge the still small voice within. Trust that voice, your guide to imagination, to creativity, and to compassionate engagement with the world. Cherish your roses. Be careful of the thorns. Pay attention. Seek beauty. Do art. Go forth and make something beautiful. So much depends on it.